we're going to do what do you notice? What is our focus?
Historical fiction.
Historical
Fiction.
fiction. All right, and so when we read fiction, what is it that we need to have awareness of? Anya?
Vocabulary and language.
Vocabulary and language, good. What else, Belle?
Things.
Themes. What else, Gianna?
Plot.
Plot, which is like the summary. So this part we can kind of just talk to each other about what the story is about and what we read up to this chapter, right? Lastly, Anya? Characters. Okay, and how do we notice things about characters, like character traits? How? Someone else I haven't chosen before to hear?
And what they do and what they say.
By what they do and what they say. Fantastic. All right, who is the man who rides past? Can we notice that it's all capital letters because it's a title of the chapter?
And it's a prehistoric question.
Yes, very good. It's also a, if you haven't noticed this, you should be putting this down. This is also a rhetorical question. The group that I was doing reading with, we talked about not sentence structures, but sentence forms. Can you remember from yesterday?
Yeah.
When it's in the form of a question, what do we call that? Ian?
Interrogative.
Very good. Interrogative?
Yeah.
I might have to check on the spelling of that one. All right, so follow me with your eyes. Tell me a story, Anne-Marie. Thank you. Tell me a story, Anne-Marie. Big Christy, as she snuggled beside her sister in the big bed they shared. Tell me a fairy tale.
How many fairy tales is a simple sentence?
This is a simple sentence. What else can you notice? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I want you to think about what Christy said and what you can infer. Okay, so coming back to this, tell me a story. Anne-Marie begged Christy. Tell me a fairy tale. What can you infer?
That she probably.
Hold on a sec. Samika.
That Emily probably knows a lot of stories, and Christine probably really likes stories.
Yeah, I think Christy really likes fairy tales, right? Otherwise, she wouldn't be saying, please tell me another one.
And another one means like she's done it before.
Yeah, so loves. So we can tell that Christy loves fairy tales. You can also infer that Anne-Marie tells stories to Christy very often. All right, let's carry on. Anne-Marie smiled and wrapped her arms around her little sister in the dark.
All Danish children grew up familiar with fairy tales. Hans Christian Andersen, the most famous of the tale tellers, had been Danish himself. Do you want the one about the Little Mermaid? That one had always been Anne-Marie's own favorite. But Christy said no. Tell one that starts with a king and a queen, and they have a beautiful daughter. All right, once upon a time, there was a king. Anne-Marie began. And a queen, whispered Christy. Don't forget the queen and a queen.
They lived together in a wonderful palace, and was the palace name?
Amelienborg.
Christy asked sleepily. Don't keep interrupting, or I'll never finish. What do you notice? Gray?
She isn't on the mental state.
Which one? This one here? Yep, very good. What else do you notice? Someone I haven't chosen before. Anya?
Over here it says sleepily, so I'm guessing that it's at nighttime, like a bedtime story.
Which part?
Christy asked sleepily.
Christy asked sleepily. Very good. Ask sleepily itself is a...
Verb plus adverb.
Yep. And you can infer that it's nighttime. Very good. What else do you notice? Samika?
Well, the palace named Melanor because it's lesbian, and but Christy said no. It's a simple sentence.
So this is another question. Interrogative. Okay. And what was the other one?
And then it's but Christy said no. That's a simple sentence.
But Christy said no. Where's that?
It's under the. Do you want the one about the Little Mermaid? And that's also a question.
Oh, yeah. So this one is also a question. Christy said no. This one, yes. What do simple sentences do?
Give tension.
Give tension. So it gives a dum-dum-dum feeling. But Christy said no. So it gives tension. What else? What else do you notice? Anything else before we move on? Samika?
And then there's Anne-Marie smiled and wrapped her arms around her little sister in the dark. That's a compound sentence.
Which one?
Anne-Marie smiled and wrapped her arms around her little sister in the dark.
Anne-Marie smiled and wrapped her arms around her little sister in the dark. It's got and, but it doesn't quite start off with a verb or a conjunction. So what kind of sentence should that be instead? Compound.
I said compound.
Oh, did you say compound? Sorry, I thought you said complex. Compound sentence. Very good. Have you also noticed this? What's happening here?
Every new line and somebody else talks.
Yeah, every new line, a new person talks. Very good. Okay, I hope... Yes, Anya, did you want to add something?
Yeah, so it says all Danish children grew up familiar with fairy tales.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're Danish.
Very good. Good noticing. All Danish children grew up familiar with fairy tales. So you can infer that the family may be Danish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Came from Denmark.
Danish German? No, Norway Danish German.
Could be. Could very well be Danish German. Just like how you guys, you have parents that's from somewhere else who may have been born somewhere else, and you're born maybe here, but you have experienced living in other places. So identity and culture is very complex. All right, I'm going to stop there.